play now to put the ball in the air, and off we go from Nashville. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Break. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Come off the ball.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
So don't say nothing. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Protein spill.
Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Watch twist.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Check the backer, check the backer. Check. Fresno.
Pick up.
A first down carry for Henry. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Stop your whining. 54's Mike. Check it.
From the 39, Tannehill. He finds Corey Davis. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike 5-4.
Shoot.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Mike 54. Check.
Five. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch the screen.
Go.
I got him. He's mine.
Ready.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Another timeout called by the Vikings now. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Check tight, check tight. Check tight.
Shoot!
Hey, my 7.
54. Mike 50.
Look at me, zipper.
These babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back
Now.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Show it. Check. Play for Omaha. Check hot. Jump.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Check 30.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Hey, we're good. Bravo.
Cousins on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Bring up 48. Black. Here we go.
To the air again, it's Cousins. And the catch made by Johnson. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, it's Cousins. And that is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Hey, orbit.
They'll throw again. Cousins. And this is Cook with the grab. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, watch his flat, watch his flat.
Watch his 50.
Watch his flat. Check, check, check.
On the ground, it's Cook. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike, 55.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Daquan Jones coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? Now Cousins on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Coming this way, coming this way. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hatchet.
You draw quarters. Now.
Who's that? Who's that? Is that yours? Is that yours? Who's that?
Get it.
Henry running right. There's a nice move. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy.
Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Cut, cut, cut. 54 is Mike. 54 is...
Hey, Wahoo. Hey.
I got you. I got you. Mike spot 4. Mike.
Big grip.
On 1st down, Tannehill. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Come on, set. 10 over.
I know he ain't got it. Chance.
X3. 218. Chop it. Yep.
Motion.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
Check 99.
61. Matchbox. They go.
They'll run with Henry. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
And turn it up, turn it up.
Check 13. Check.
Hey.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Hey, Zoom.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
Watch the slats. Watch the slats.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. You can't block me. You can't.
Greystone travel.
Switch. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Yes. Zoom.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
80 weapon.
Check 52.
Go.
Now a give right side. Henry, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Oh, you got deep?
Go.
54, Mike 54. Hey.
Smooth.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the flag.
Ready.
Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Okay, let's see.
Sets up 4th down.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
27-yard.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
They're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Hey, box drop.
To throw again on second down. Cousins looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. On 1st and 10, Cousins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
6-6, pull it high. Switch it, clear, switch it. Hey, steamer.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 50.
Gun.
Cousins now from the 50. He finds his man Johnson. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Bravo.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. It was Logan Ryan that time who knocked it away.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Gun.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And complete right side to Cook. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 4th down. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. It's caught by Davis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
They don't want it. They don't want it. Keep playing hard. Let's get it.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Recon, 132 fighter. Snap.
Now a give, right side. Henry. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. This is Henry. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
64.
Now a give, right side. Henry. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Let's go, defense.
Tannehill on 3rd down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Ready? 42's the mark. 42's the mark. Let's go. Hit it.
Now on 2nd and 13, Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Check. Mike 42.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. 23 yards, the final tally.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike's 42. Mike's 42.
Don't get nervous. Mike 42.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. 24 yards. And the Titans are going to retake the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Joseph now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
On 2nd down, Cook. And an alley to run. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Jim. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Hey, seam 6.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Cousins now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Cook. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
First down, Minnesota.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Draw play, Madison. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Back to the ground on first down. Here's Madison. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 12-yard touchdown run as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Hey. Check. Mike 42. Now.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Wiggles free. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Set. 10-2 stop.
In your face.
61. Matchbox light. Shit.
Again, it's Henry. Busts through the tackle. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Boy, missed tackles. That could be their downfall, Charles.
Yeah, they actually let him out of bounds there. Instead of the clock continuing to run, they let him out, and it turned into another timeout for him. Not good at all.
Here we go. Set. 18 Gator. Double. Hey, Haywood.
Mike 42.
Hey, watch the ball.
Mike 42. Let's go, D. Check. 42.
Yes.
42's the Mike.
Get that.
Deep rip.
Back to throw. He's got Smith here. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's go now. 15 line.
Run.
Smith.
Watch out. Check.
Go.
Mike 54.
Watch the curl.
54's Mike. 54.
Back to throw. They will find Davis. That's complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Tannehill now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
Switch.
General West.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
Go.
Here we go.
Yo, Cheetah. Go.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with this 4-point fourth-quarter lead. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. 49. Check 49.
Look at me. Zipper.
42. Mike 42.
5. Hit it.
Now Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now it's Tannehill, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Anthony Barr in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we sign off from Nashville.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
STRO, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out in my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Green Bay Packers. Greg Zuerlein, the Rams kicker, approaches, kicks it off, and here we go from Los Angeles. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25.